Hey guys, welcome to another video. My name's Dan, or CXR Slipstream. Today we're doing a video of the latest AOR League race I've done. Now, it was a little bit of a crazy race, but a crazy start to it anyway, that's for sure. Just showing you a few laps at the end of qualifying now. Now, I qualified on the soft strategies. A few boys here qualified on the ultra softs, as this man did here. And obviously they're getting a bit quicker in second, but that means I've got a two-stop strategy rather than the one-stop, which is what I wanted to try and do, which was a little bit quicker around here. It's the best strategy. I only managed to qualify 9th, but I was the second fastest on the softs, so that weren't too bad. So I have to see if we can convert it and do quite well in the race. And as I say, we're on a one-stop strategy, so we're going from soft to the mediums. I underfuel the car a little bit. Just a bit lighter on that first few laps. Hopefully get a little bit of a better start. And then we go for the formation lap.
Okay,
Cabin 74 in front of me.
We need to stay in formation and start bringing the car up to temperature, please. Get some load into the tyres and work the brakes. We want them nice and warm by the end of the lap.
Sometimes catches me out because I do some leagues where we do the formation lap and some leagues where we don't. So sometimes it can be a little bit tricky. I'm going to skip on to the end of the formation lap in a second and crack on with the start of the race. Just warming the tyres up, getting up to temperature. Here we go. Hopefully we've got them to the right temperature. Try and get a decent start. Something I've been trying to work on. My starts. You can definitely gain a hell of a lot of time if you get it right.
And watch for the lights.
Five red lights. And away we go. Not too bad start. Gaining on SV Gorilla. He's lagging a bit, so we switch to the right. Try and get him on the inside. Now someone punched him into Narnia. Someone drives into the side of me. I think he's had another go as well by the looks of it. I don't know if that was just a bit of oversteer or something by S Black 90 there. Bit of a messy start. Geezer on my left. Trying to take a tight line, not running out of track. I'm just about to get a bit of breathing space. Try and calm down and settle into the race a little bit now. Maintained our P8. Just try and get you ready into the race now and get into the zone, bang them lap types in and try and see if we can improve any from here. Chasing down our Cabby 74. Aware that on Sales 2010 quite close behind me there. He's on the softs as well. I'm not getting it quite right at the moment, still making a few mistakes here and there. Still not quite settled in properly. Trying to get a nice run out of this corner. Catch these fellas up in front. Seem to be keeping with them, or maybe even gaining a little. And Cells behind me is keeping with us. Someone's had a bit of an off there by the looks of it already. Try and keep calm, make sure I don't have any major offs.
Okay, good work. Great pass.
Don't know what that was about. I did pass no one. Anyway, trying to keep focused. You can see Sales creeping up. He's going to make a move. I'm very aware of him making a move, so I leave him a space there. Bit of a late lunge, but he gave him the room anyway. Going defensive into these corners, and also defensive into this one. But I'm starting to think early on in the race, I think I'm just going to let him go. I'm not going to bother going defensive up the straight here. And if you get past me, then fair play to him.
Entering lap 3 now. DRS has
Which he's
been
going to do. We're leaving the room. Try and keep close. My thinking at the moment was just trying to keep nice and close to him. See if I can pressure him into a mistake. If not, just try and push and keep the guys in front. Even though he's got past, he hasn't really got a lot of pace on me. So we're just staying with him, see if we can put some pressure on. Skipping on a lap or so now. Still keeping with him. Struggling in some of the high speed corners from this dirty air. So I backed off a little bit and I could see it getting a bit tasty up in front, so I thought I'd just lay back, stay as close as I can without being too dangerous and see what happens. And lo and behold, there you go. First incident, there's 2 places, thank you very much.
1.8 seconds. Illegal manoeuvre.
And a penalty for overtaking it, so I don't know what that's all about. Codemasters really need to sort these silly penalties out, but there you go, we'll carry on. And a 5-second stop-go penalty for doing absolutely nothing, but there you go. Crack on, don't slow down. We'll sort that out at the end of the race if need be. So now he's trying to get my head down. He's up into 3rd place now, which is doing quite well. Trying to chase down number 2. Cavi 74, not too far ahead. Seems to be struggling a little bit, so I reckon we might catch him. Feeling a lot more confident now, getting a bit more in the groove. He seems to be going a bit wide on some of these corners. Confident we can catch him. Tricky little section through here. Moderate the throttle. Try and position yourself right for the next corner. You lose quite a fair bit of time for him there if you get it wrong. Caught him up nicely. See if we can do a move on him up the straight. Staying as close as possible. Get the DRS. But he decides to pit. That gives us a free overtake. I'm into 2nd now. Lovely. Feeling really confident at the moment. Try and put some nice laps in and see if we can catch up Wearing Bird up there in 1st place. He's not too far ahead at the minute. Golden Black Wolf behind me. Got a nice distance. Not got to worry about him just yet. You can see First is creeping around the corner in front of us there. So now I'm really just focusing. Trying to bang some good laps in. Going a bit of distance on the ones behind me and try and catch that number 1 spot up. Car's feeling really nice at the moment. Tyres feel really nice and switched on and grippy. I'm feeling confident we can catch that 1st place. Got a nice amount of DRS available to us.
The gap behind us is 2.1 seconds.
10.3 seconds to 1st place. I'm kind of keeping pace with First at the moment. I was gaining on him in some areas and I was losing a couple of attempts in others, but we were staying round in about 10 seconds. 10.3 to 10.7 I think it was. Now some of the other boys have pitted off the Ultra Softs onto their new set of tyres and they're starting to bang some fast laps in. Not close enough to be worrying us just yet. Just concentrating on trying to chase down 1st place. Skip on a couple of laps. Still chasing down First. We've got AOR Hamilton 44 behind us now. And also, I noticed on the map, if you look down to the left hand side, bottom left where the map is, there's a red dot there, which is not AOR Hamilton. It was slightly confusing me, and I must admit it was putting me off a little bit. I was trying to figure out who he was because they was gaining on me. I was trying to figure out if it was someone I was racing, or didn't think it'd be a back marker. So while I was trying to figure out who was gaining on me so quick, it was kind of putting me off my apexes and my turning points, this, that and the other.
We think he's got a time penalty.
And he's right up close now. Going defensive into this section. Decides, again, like the first couple of laps, decide to let him go because I'm going to end up losing more time trying to fight him than I will do letting him go and then trying to stay with him. So I don't go defensive up the straight. Let him get up the insides. And lo and behold, it's my old teammate in 14th place. That confused the hell out of me, that did. I didn't know what the hell he was doing coming past me. I think he's had an incident earlier on, pitted onto a newer set of tyres and he's trying to gain his places back, so fair play, we'll let him unlap himself. He definitely was quicker at the moment than I am. So I try and get back in the groove again. And here we make a stupid mistake, just getting a little bit onto that curve.
Your MFD for a new strategy
Pulled that front
option.
end round and that was that.
Gap to the car behind is
Wait for the traffic to pass.
6 seconds. We're seeing major wing
So obviously you
damage.
can't just be driving straight back into the track, and there you go, there's my chance at a podium place pretty much out the window. Got so much crap on the tyres, I've got no grip at the moment and no front aero. So getting around this section was an absolute nightmare. So we're not going to get in the way of any other cars.
Trying to keep focus.
Don't be causing any incidents and try and limp our way back to the pits. It was so hard trying to nurse it back to the pits and not lose too much time. It's just not going to go around the corner. So, unfortunately, we've lost quite a few places there. 4 places all in all. Christ knows how many seconds. But there you go. That's racing for you. So we jump in the pits. Try and doing it as quickly as possible, not lose any more time than we need.
Do you want me to pit in for repairs? Box, box, box.
Yeah, I know that much. Just about get it stopped in time. But you've got the penalty for that overtake manoeuvre with the people crashing earlier we've got to deal with. A little bit unfair, but there you go. You've got to take what you're given. And as you see, I'm a slight bit raging here. Smashing that accelerator, trying to get away. I was gutted to have made that mistake, plus this penalty.
Go, go, go.
So, new set of rubber on. Last stop. Let's see what we can do from here.
Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound.
Come out just behind Ramsey 1. Not quite close enough to try and make a move down at turn number 1. I've got a teammate behind me in 14th place, so I pretty much lost a lap, because if you remember he was unlapping himself not so long ago, and now he's just behind me. So I've lost a lot of time from that mistake. But now we've just got to try and make up as many places as we can. A little bit hopeful, because I know that I'm on the one-stop strategy, so I'm kind of hoping that there's still a fair few people that still got one more stop to make, so hopefully I can gain a few places there. Definitely don't want no more mistakes.
Fuel target is +1.
And the back markers having some trouble. Definitely got the pace on Ramsey here. He seems to be making a few mistakes. Didn't really want to get too close to him there. Try and get a nice exit onto this straight.
Green flag.
Up into overtake in rich mode. There we go. Oh, sorry about that, Ramsey. I did try and leave some space, but I slightly outbroke myself there. But leave it up in overtake and rich, and just about Still leaving him a little bit of room. Just about to get ahead of him. Leave it up in overtaking Rich just to create a bit of a gap. Give himself some breathing room.
Gap ahead is 19.0 seconds.
So kind of getting a little bit of a gap now. We've got 19 seconds to catch our Sales 2010 up ahead of us. But if he's still got to make a pit stop, then that might not be as hard as it sounds. So just never give up. Getting a little bit raggedy through there, but still not got my composure back after losing it and trying to battle with Ramsey. Getting back in the old groove now. Trying to get my head down. Putting some nice clean laps. Catch boys up ahead of me. At least wanted to get in the points at this point. Using our DRS as well as possible. Now skipping on another couple of laps. He's managed to catch up with the guy in front. I think we've also passed a couple of blokes in the pits, and one bloke also had a bit of an off as well. So up into 8th place now. From I think 13th we come out. So doing well. Gained a few positions. Now we just got to see if we can gain a bit on Ghost Boy. He seems to be a little bit slower than me, so I'm sure we can get him. I can close up enough in this last section, which closed up a lot there. And again here, hopefully getting DRS zone. Activation, a bit of luck. Hopefully try and overtake into turn 1. Can't use Rich because we're a bit tight for fuel. Don't need to anyway. Way too deep there. He tries to cut back. Just about get enough traction.
Nice work, that brings
The
you up to place.
ARS on. Defensive into this corner. Try and stop it. Make sure I don't run into him. Where he's still there, so leaving him space. There we go. We're past him.
Caution. The gap to the car ahead is 16.1
Now, luckily,
seconds.
the bloke up in front has just had a bit of an incident as we were passing Ghostly Boy. So that's bringing him a bit closer to me. Not too far up ahead there, so again just keeping my head down. Try and put in some nice laps. Wasn't sure if I was going to catch him at this point. Seem to be gaining on him. If I can gain enough on this next lap, and possibly go for another first turn overtake again. If we've got close enough. Ghostly Boy's keeping within about a second of me in a minute, so I'm keeping my eye on him. Jumping on to lap 29 now.
Aware that these tyres need to last till the end of the race.
Getting closer to Golden Black Wolf. Ghostly Boy's still quite close behind. I think he's within a second.
Gap to car in front is 1.8 seconds.
Definitely brought that down from what it was at the start of the lap. Ghostly Boy's still very close behind. One mistake and he's going to be there. Really trying to get close enough. DRS activated. Hopefully try and tack up this straight. I think we might just about have done it. Try and get a lovely exit. How down is that as possible?
We expect the grip levels to start falling away soon.
They're fine, nothing to worry about.
You're losing a small amount of time to the car behind. Keep pushing.
Yeah, starting to lose time now because Gordon Blackwolf seems to be struggling in his tyres. Try and stay close to him and also defend slightly from behind. We definitely don't want to lose that position to Ghostly Boy again. Was quite slow through there. Just waiting for my opportunity to try and make a move on him. He's gone deep there. Oh, I nearly tried to get past there, but I think that would have shot myself in the foot if I'd have put the beans down there. I'd have ended up on the grass. Just biding our time. Should be close enough for a move up the straight this time. Still trying to make sure that Ghostly Boy can't find his way past. It's a much better exit than Golden Blackwolf had. But you must be using Rich and ERS because it's still a struggle to catch him. But he managed to get it under braking and he just turns into me at the apex there. But we managed to get the move done.
Brilliant. Nice move.
Up into 6th place now. We're doing well from the 13th that we was in after we had the accident. But I'll certainly take some more if I can get them.
Okay, clear.
Now we pass Golden Blackwolf. Just trying to put some nice laps in. Not mess any apexes up. Seeing how many more places I can gain, if any. Not many laps left to do it though. Built quite a nice gap to the boys behind already. Now we've just got to concentrate on trying to gain on the ones in front. Trying to chase Gangster Owl now. I think he's going to be a little bit too far in front for us to catch him. Skipping on to the last lap now.
There's only one lap of fuel remaining. This is your final lap of the race.
We've managed to move up into 5th position because I think AOR Hamilton had an off by the looks of it. So me and Gangster Rail and everyone else has all jumped up a place. So I'm really quite happy with that. 5th position from 13th. It's not too bad. Don't get me wrong, would have liked higher if it wasn't for that accident. I truly believe I could have been fighting for a podium if not 1st place. But there you go, these things happen. Hopefully in another race I can do a little bit better. I'm quite confident in this league, not been racing in it for too long. But I think I could be quite competitive in it. I'm looking forward to the rest of the 2019 season. Going round to the last few corners now. Didn't manage to gain any on Gangster Owl. Didn't think I would. He was a fair amount ahead. I think 16 seconds or so. So to make that up in a couple of laps would be very impressive. Round the last corner. And there we go. A 5th place finish. I'll take that. Should move me up in the championship table a little bit. As I say, still a bit rusty, so not too bad from the first effort back. I ain't really raced properly for a few weeks now. And there we go, here's the results. So, got 10 points. Let's see what we can do next time. Cheers, guys.